right.
I wonder how much juice this thing has.
I bet it was an easy way to find out. Not in pit lane, obviously. Save it for the racetrack, Christian.
Yeah.
So,
I'm terrified of crashing this thing. So
I don't think this thing's got some grip. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised.
Does?
Yeah. I think you're going to be okay. And you know the track because you came and tested here.
I sort of know the track at least. I know it goes left, right.
How were your first laps as we take our first lap around Phoenix? How were your first laps around Phoenix at the test?
They were pretty interesting. It's just, trying to figure out where the grip is, as I am now. Not trying to make any mistakes on this thing, obviously.
And where is the grip?
The grip's for me, it's more all the lateral stuff. Trying to figure out how much lateral bite does the car have, what's the balance really on entry. Because you don't really want to focus too much on the exit before you really figured out what the entry is all about.
Right.
As you all knew all about.
Right.
I've watched your race here and obviously our cars back in 2018, so.
It was a different generation back then. I feel like IndyCar's got a much better handle on the short oval package.
Yeah.
So coming here, for us back in the day, it was a bit of a processional race. Are we confident we can get the second lane going and have some good racing?
I think it's going to be a good question. At the test, wasn't really the case, right? But I think now with the more heat that we're going to have this weekend in comparison to the test, I think we might see a very different answer.
Yeah.
With how windy and cold it was at the test, I don't think the wind made much of a difference for us. But how cold it was, the tire deck just wasn't very high, and I think we're going to see a very big difference this weekend. So.
Right.
I'm just interested in seeing, I guess, our turn 1 and 2 here, if this is a corner you would be able to really get up and run just in that 2.5 lane.
Yeah.
To get some clean air on your nose. Because I think all the passing will be in turn 3.
It's so funny. That was 1 and 2 when I was here. That was 3 and 4, so
Yeah.
it's backwards. So in a qualifying run, were you guys flat in 1 and 2?
Pato was actually flat on a second run of tires.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay, so easy flat 1 and 2. What
I-
about 3, 4?
3 and 4 was never flat for us now.
Yeah. So you still got to lift, still got to pedal a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where the bumps are.
Yeah.
This is a good experiment for me.
Nice little advantage going into practice.
I get some extra track time.
Another little advantage that you guys had at the test that I know is back for race weekend is you've got Ryan Hunter-Reay that is obviously going to be running with you guys at the 500. He's was here at the test. What kind of information, what kind of input, what kind of advice can he give you? How's that helping you guys?
It's just very nice having Ryan around, because he understands and he has that credibility, coming into the team, helping us for the 500 obviously, but helping me and Nolan and even Pato a little bit, just raising some questions that we may not think about, which is just purely coming from experience. And again, he has that credibility to where we want to listen to him and we have to listen to him, right?
Yeah. You started the season strong once again.
I would like to think so.
Yeah, not a bad start, as you did last year, collecting podiums in the early part of the year, but second race this season, we come to a short oval. You've yet to have a podium in this kind of track. Is the momentum there? Are you confident that maybe this can be the first one?
I think with momentum and with Ryan on board now, I think we have a very good chance. We gained a lot of momentum throughout the second part of last year, and I think the season kind of just got cut short for us there in Nashville. I think if we would have seen that continue, we would have seen much better results. But now Ryan coming in, I think that could just expedite that whole process and make things a lot more interesting for us at Indy, because that was the first race last year, and getting to know the team, getting to know the car, all of this, I think we're being called in now.
Yeah.
Big thumbs up.
So your second season now with the team, that's the other kind of big difference, right? You know so much more about how the team operates, what you need from them, they know what you need from them.
Yeah, well, 100%.
Do you feel more prepared? Do you feel like in a better place at the start of this year?
100%. I think, with the team getting a new shop going into this year was big for us. but also created a lot of chaos in a sense. And the first weekend in St. Pete, there was a little bit of, not necessarily arguments, but just a little bit of confusion going around. So, you know, getting that podium on Sunday was kind of a little bit of, hey, we still got it. And let's just continue building on that momentum. And, you know, going into the season, I said this from the get-go, I don't really think I need to turn anything upside down. It's just go build that 1-2% each weekend that we were building on it last year. And I think we have what it takes to get to that point. So, and now with Ryan here as well, it'll help a lot.
Yeah, where you're just starting from that much higher level, that those incremental increases
for sure.
Yeah, push you further up. All right, well,
For
look
sure.
forward to seeing what the first level of the season has in store for you.
It'll be fun.
Should
And
be
we
fun.
survived this.
We did. You did.
That was,
you were very responsible, very respectful. We've had ones in the past that maybe were a little more hair-raising. I'm not going to mention anyone's name.
I was just gonna go back and see how many you've done.
You'll be able to spot it. Brother, have a great race.
Thank you. Excellent.